To have a little tenderloin today.
Well, there you go. From one, that's quite a segue right there. There
well,
we go.
I tried to steer it in that direction.
Now this is a tenderloin. I've seared it off. I'm going to get it a little warm though, and add a little sizzle to the segment, as it were.
Nice.
This is a persillade sauce. The Latinos call it chimichurri.
Okay.
French persillade. I've made it my own. You could use this on chicken, beef, fish. It's amazing. It's one of those all-purpose sauces. And in fact, I've been using a lot more of these kind of relishes and sauces. They're room temperature, they're easy to use, they stay in the refrigerator for a week or two. It's fantastic.
Based with fresh herbs, so it's got a lot of flavor.
And I'm going to serve it with a little autumn vegetable melange, which is, I believe, the French word for expensive vegetables. And then here we go. Look, here it is, just a little bit of scallion, right? So we'll take the scallion. And let me just grab this bowl, monsieur.
Sure.
And a little scallion, off we go. A little bit of chopped garlic, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt. And what would this dish be without capers? A little explosion of flavor. A lot of people say, hey, you know what? I really don't like olives, but I love capers. And a lot of people say, I like capers, but I don't like olives. I can't figure it out. I'm not going to try.
No, don't.
Here we go. A little black pepper, and then some chopped parsley. A lot of people say always use Italian flat leaf parsley. I'm going to tell you something. I've tried them both for 22 years. I like the curly parsley better, but I don't put it on a plate as a garnish. I chop it up, and it comes out a little nicer. You know, it fills up a little bit more, and I'll add quite a bit of that. And then grab a fork. Also, one of the most important things, in chimichurri, always lime, right?
Right.
Now
you're going lemon.
I'm going lemon, and that's the way it's going. I'm going to cut a lemon in half and use a little bit of the juice, too.
Now, am I wrong about this? But does chimichurri usually use cilantro?
Cilantro, yes. But when we do large parties for like 200 people, I swear, 50% of the people hate cilantro.
Yeah.
It tastes soapy. It tastes soapy.
Well, it does to them.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
They lack some enzyme, as I understand it.
Something like that, too. You know, it's just a weird thing. And then just add enough olive oil, extra virgin. You have to use extra virgin. And then just mix that up until it gets nice and sort of wet, like that. And a little bit more. And you could see, lovely.
It's beautiful.
So
I'm guessing that you're not putting this one in a blender.
No, no blender, not necessary.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take these vegetables, which we have cooking. I'm also going to put one of them, I've been cooking these since I'm 14 years old. Just a little, I call them tomatoes oreganata.
And what does that mean?
It's tomato hollowed out, breadcrumbs, garlic, and a little drizzle of olive oil popped under a broiler. It's a beautiful garnish, but it's also a really nice low-cal veg on the side. And it's easy to do, and people really do seem to love it. And I like it, so.
That's what matters.
And that's what matters to me. Let me, what happened to my tongs?
Well, I don't know.
Here they are.
Oh, there. Elusive tongs.
And then we'll give it a little slice. And
what was the tapping of the knife for exactly?
Just to get any extraneous, like parsley or scallion off. It's turned into a habit of mine.
It has. I've noticed that. Yes.
I always do one of these.
It's like a little preparation for the cut.
It is. You know what? It's like a pitcher warming up.
Exactly.
Or the golf. What do they call that?
What? I don't know. Practice swing.
Yeah, there you go. Good enough. But everybody's got their little thing they do before that physical activity. I'll just take this beautiful. This is a beautiful.
Oh, it's
medium
gorgeous.
rare. And you know, we'll shingle it out like that. And maybe let's see if we could, well, I don't like the way that piece looks like, so let's flip it over. And you know, of course, my hands are immaculately clean. They have to be. I'm a chef.
That's right.
Right next to a surgeon. We have the cleanest
about 45
hands.
left.
Beautiful. I think it's going to work out fantastic. You know what? I'm going to put these 2 tomatoes on there just like that, and then hit the whole plate with a little bit. See when there's a little schmutz on the plate? You could wipe it off if you want to. But you know what? You also cover it with a little parsley like so. And there you are.
And the chimichurri goes where?
The chimichurri now goes right on top of the beef.
And while you get that all ready to go, I'll remind everyone
that
the recipe for this is on our website, mysuncoast.com. Go there, hit the dining button, and check it out. Okay, we called it chimichurri, but you also called it?
Persillade.
Persillade.
And I also call it, a.k.a. scallion citrus sauce.
Love it. Larry, thanks very much. Always a
Very
pleasure.
nice. Thank you so
Can't wait
much,
to
John.
tuck in. It's lunchtime.
Ah, yes, my friend.